Hello everyone, JRR here, and yes, these are the sub notes that I had set off to the side for the whole tracer butt controversy. And why am I bringing it back up now on the 14th of May, I guess? Well, by the time I put this on, it'll be like 14th of May, maybe 15th, whatever. Why am I bringing it back up? Well, I decided to look back on a post to see how things were progressing. And lo and behold, that post was gone. Just gone. The whole original post, gone. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and search the forums for Fipps, F-I-P-P-S, because that was the original poster. Figured if I find Fipps, I can find out what happened. No. Apparently, Fipps either changed name or left altogether, because there were about 7 to 8 pages that mentioned Fipps at the time, 7 to 8 on the site that mentioned Fipps. It mentioned Fipps. Nothing from Fipps, just mentioned Fipps. And I was like, wait, why isn't Fipps on here at all? So I'm looking through and no one's sure. Now I put up on, I'm going to be putting up on both my Twitter accounts just to see if I can get a hit, just to find out what happened to Fipps. Now, if you don't know, it's in my original video. This is just all the sub notes. So on the original video, what's the over-the-shoulder, which I'll put a link down at the bottom, was the over-the-shoulder posture, aka A, really that bad? I don't think it was. But you can see by her face, and I'm pretty sure you can find many pictures of it like blown up and everything, but you can see by her face, she has a different type of expression. It's not a come hither expression. It's more of a inquiry expression. Like someone's getting back up and she's thinking, do I really have to turn around and shoot this motherfucker again? That's the look she has. In the second one, she looks happier. She seems more energetic. Her posture is different, but again, shows off it does help accent her ass. So again, fighting with that kind of wedgie, whatever. But here's the whole point that I'm making about the Fipps situation. Because I cannot find Fipps on the forums, either A, they changed their name, which wouldn't be a shock, or B, they deleted their whole post and then changed their name, which is very likely because of what happened, and 3, they left Overwatch altogether. Now here is where the problem starts. By looking through the 8 pages that mention Fipps in general, Fipps has become a foul word, a bad name. Pretty much it's the SJW word for whenever someone throws a hissy fit in SJW land. Oh no, the Thunderbird skin is so offensive. Fipps, is that you? Things like that, because no one could find Fipps. Fipps just vanished. Now, if Fipps left because of the second pose, then it is proof, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that it was about Tracer's ass and not about the pose. However, I do understand, I will tell those who defended the pose, who said they liked the second pose better. I like the second pose better because, again, it seems more in character. She seems happier. I mean, look at the face. You can tell by the face and the expression. She seems happier. Fine. I get that. It seems more in character. Fine. I get that. Panzer said it was about the pose. So for her, this worked too. Even knowing that it's from a pinup. It didn't matter if it's from a pinup. She looks happier. Look at her face. She is happier. That is good. That is closer to the character. That is fine. The first one still would work. However, the first one has more of an inquisitive look. A cocky inquisitive look, but an inquisitive look all the same. It's not a come hither look. Oh my God. There's actually an article, and I will, when I find it again, I will put it at the bottom. But there's an article that says it's a come hither look. But of course, they're pushing an agenda, so whatever. But that's not important right now. The point stands. If Fipps left because of the second pose, then they left because it was about the ass, not the pose. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news here, but that's how it is. Now, if Fipps just left because of the backlash of putting the post up in the first place, that's another story. And that's why I'm trying to find Fipps, so I can ask them directly, why did you leave? If you left. Or if you change your name, fine, whatever. I don't play Overwatch. I'm not going to sit there and throw your name out there going, oh, here's Fipps' name. And if that's the case, I'd still black marker it if I had to put it up anywhere. So, whatever. Now, things I can't condone within those 8 pages that mention Fipps. Someone brought up the fact of, well, we should blacklist this person. Why? Why? Just because they have an opinion different than yours? Did I stop watching Panzer's videos because she got mad at me and called me a meninist? No. Like I said, I'm a debater. I look at both sides and I try to find the source of where they're coming from with it. And when I found the source, I understood that her narrative said one thing. So, of course, she's going to get mad quickly. It's how it works. Whenever people go with narratives, as I said, people get blinded. But this is why I'm looking for Fipps. This is why I'm trying to find what happened to Fipps. I want to find out exactly why they left. Because if they left due to depose, because they felt Blizzard may have been trolling them, so they left, then it is about the ass. Simple as that. If they left and or changed their name because of the backlash, that's fine. That happens. Like I said, the name Fipps on the boards, not a good name apparently. Now, if there's any other reasons, then it can be gauged accordingly. But that's all I'm trying to put out here. So, to recap, we will break this down. If Fipps left, changed name, whatever, there are a couple reasons immediately why, and we'll break down how it could be translated. The first reason Fipps could have changed her name or left was because people started hounding Fipps, which is understandable. Change your name after that. Quit after that. Fine. Understandable. That's a good reason to leave. Because people are just going to hound you and bombard you and be a pain in the ass. I get that. Understandable. Perfectly reasonable. The second reason that Fipps could have changed their name or quit was because Blizzard went from the nearly inquisitive cocky stance from the first stance that she had to the fun-loving, look at me, I'm a pilot kind of posture. Because that's pretty much what she's trying to do. I'm trying to take off. I'm trying to fly. And I'm still happy that I kicked all y'all asses. That's the look she's given. She's happier. She's more energetic about it. That fits her character more. Or in what I'm going to call the Panzer logic. It fits the character more. The reason why I'm saying the Panzer logic is because since Fipps left, I can't identify if this is Fipps' stance. But if Fipps left because of the stance change, the question becomes why? It can't be because it doesn't fit the character anymore. No, it fits the character more so. But if Fipps left because of the pose difference, it's in Fipps' case, it would be about the ass, which would have gone to my initial rant in the first place. So, either the rant was about her ass or about her posture. The reason why Fipps could have left was either A, about her ass, or B, getting hounded to death by everyone on the forums. Because again, Fipps is a bad word now. I just want this to be thought about before people jump the gun and go, oh my god, Fipps sucks. Until we know why Fipps left, and we may never know because, you know, people like to be up in the air about that. But if we know exactly why Fipps left, if we find that out, we can find out where her or his original stance was on the post. To be honest, the way it looks right now, there is enough evidence to support that they left because they were being hounded. There is enough evidence to support that. There's also enough evidence to support that because the pose changed, and the pose is still able to show off her ass, Fipps got mad and went, fuck this noise. Blizzard clearly trolled me. I'm out. So, and at the bottom I will put the post where it said, she's giving a come hither look. That's not a come hither look, you stupid mother. But then again, they're pushing a narrative too. And if you read that whole article, you'll see the narrative being pushed. But with that being said, I will leave y'all to this. And I'm trying to end this before 10 minutes, so I'll leave y'all to that. Look at the bottom below in the description for information that I have put up. Alright, later. Hey everyone, JWR here, and sorry for the re-upload. It's just that the system I was using, plus the program I was using, went over my initial rant and put it after my cleaned up rant, which was a lot shorter. So yeah, sorry about that, and I will be looking to make sure that doesn't happen again. The original one that I've made, I'm gonna put that in the private so people don't run into that on accident. It'll be the same title and everything, so don't worry about that. Alright, y'all have fun, and find me, Fipps! Or, sorry, I should be more appropriate. I will find him. I will find him! I will find him! I will find him! Okay, no more Zod for me, thank you.